My child has become more confident, more articulate, and he just loves coming here.
She's definitely developed more confidence with people she doesn't know. She was always quite confident at home, but certainly outside now. She, over the holidays, actually presented at a concert. She was one of the people introducing, and she would never have done that a year ago.
I think that this experience for Aaron has been very positive, and if school was more like this, he might be a bit happier at school. He quite often says that he's bored, but I've never heard him say he's been bored at Children's Parliament, ever.
Jamie has Asperger's syndrome, and so he sometimes finds it difficult to interact with other children, but this has been very good for him.
We've learnt a lot through Lauren. I think all the family have, and I think she's had a whale of a time, so I think it's very positive.
It's made me think to listen to her more and value her opinions and everything more, so yeah, which has been really good for me.
I was finding that when we were consulting with young people, it was when they were 14, 15, 16, and I felt it was far too late. By that point, they were disengaged, they were inhibited by adolescence, and it was just too late for having meaningful consultation. So when the opportunity came along to do this with the Children's Parliament, it was trying to work with young people through the creative arts, to consult with them at a much younger age.
Rights to do what's right.
There aren't many people working in this way with under 14s, and for us, the Office of the Commissioner for Children is an excellent way for us to have ongoing access to children and be able to have a meaningful relationship and get meaningful information from them about topics that are really important to them in their lives.
Well, I feel the benefit for something like this for our own community has been that the children have moved up the agenda and realising that actually they have a voice in their community and they have something to contribute. So I think through the Children's Parliament, it's raised the profile that children as young as 8 can be consulted on, and that they can give views and opinions and really good suggestions of how to improve things for their community.
Because there's so few people actually working with children under 14 and actually integrating that with a rights-based approach, that's what makes this completely unique.
Session after session, you can see a change in some of the children, change in their behaviour, a change in the way they conduct themselves, and I actually look forward to that.
Trying to stop the monster revolution from eating the fishing boat people on it.
Okay. For me, what was particularly difficult at first was, I always thought, oh yes, I'm a teacher who listens, but there's listening and there's listening. And I mean, it was just having to step back and really listen, and not to just butt in and say, well, actually, this is not how it should be. And I think that's how this Children's Parliament really works, this particular one, because we don't have teachers leading it. Because with the best will in the world, you have your role in the classroom, and it's very difficult to step out of that role if you're still involved with the same children.
What's really important about it is that the approach is child-centred. This isn't children solemnly sitting down and aping the way we do things in the real grown-up Parliament. This is children approaching what they want to say in their own way, through art and drama. And that's what's so exciting about the presentation, what they're saying about themselves in this gloriously expressive and colourful way.
It's such an important issue right now, is empowering children to make sure that they take on the full notion of citizenship, and how that they don't feel powerless, that they think, actually, if I have an idea or a desire or a complaint, if you like, about the way society is run, eventually I'm going to be able to change that. And if you don't really batter that home now, you might end up with apathetic adults again, and we're just going to go to hell in a handcart. So as you can see from this amazing exhibition, there's no lack of original ideas and passion and really original thinking. So that's what we want to tap into, and to make sure that children hang on to that and expand it and develop it so they can really take part in making a better Scotland.
I hereby declare the Children's Parliament now open.